how is this going to work? That much isn't clear. So what has been suggested is that they're now going to expect you to get what's called a MyGov ID, which is like the sort of the online version of the public services card you can use for other things, that you'll need to have one of those effectively linked to the wallet on your smartphone, and that will be the means through which the app and the phone is able to determine whether you are 16 or older, and therefore what content you can access. Now, that has a few security risks to it, because it means that, first of all, there has to be a database of all MyGov ID holders in the country, basically a database of all adults and some children as well, I presume, somewhere, which could, is always a security vulnerability if all those things are in one place. But then doesn't it also mean that the app itself or the network that you're trying to access will have access to something of your MyGov ID? And does that basically mean then that you have to give Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg a version of basically like some sort of digital passport? So you're proving not just your age, but also your identity too. On Tuesday, Simon Harris, on his way into cabinet, said this is a really good idea because this will make sure that we're able to enforce the digital age of consent. Now, for people who don't know what that is, that was set in law a few years ago, and it basically ascribes that you need to be 16 before you can actually consent to the legalities of being a member of Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or Bebo or Twitter or anything else. So if you were to take Simon Harris's word that basically this is a way for us to try and copy something like Australia, where under 16s don't have the capacity to join these sites, so they shouldn't be. But then I asked Patrick O'Donovan's press team on Tuesday, well, what is it that you're trying to stop? Is it that we want to try and stop people going onto social networks? Is it trying to stop them accessing adult content? Because the UK has gone down that route now where you need to pre-register and prove your age before you can access adult websites. And the response I got was, what we want to do is put pressure on the social networks to make sure the teenagers aren't seeing inappropriate content. And that's a worthy goal, but I'm not sure how this factors into it.